Hello, welcome to the Replay Dugout. I'm Tom Abbott, and this is my third attempt at using OBS software for streaming. I'm sitting in my comfortable family room here. We're having a nice day out there with possible thunderstorm rolling in. I wanted to talk a little bit about the game that I just finished. Let me go ahead and close this down. There we go. Hopefully that's full screen. It's hard for me to tell right now. But you can see down here in the lower left-hand corner that we had, let's see, the Dodgers had a walk-off victory this afternoon against the Braves, 5-4. Let's go into the box score on that because this game was a very exciting game here. I want to look at the scorecard, and I want to show you that. And first of all, let me come back here. Looks like I am recording. Okay. I want to show you that the Dodgers struck first in the second inning, and it was they did it by way of the long ball, a home run by Steve Garvey off of Jeff LaCourte. And then 2 outs later, Steve Yeager came up and he also hit a home run. Both of those were opposite field home runs to put the Dodgers up 2-0. Jeff LaCourte is a grade D pitcher in APBA. And in spite of that, and in spite of allowing 2 quick runs in the second, he went a long way. In fact, when was he relieved? He was relieved at the beginning of the 8th inning. So, and you can see that after those 2 runs, he put up nothing but donuts after that. And so he did a fine job, all things considered, but he finally ran out of gas. And then you can see here in the top of the 9th, we had, after a strikeout looking by Royster, we had Willie Montañez get on base, and then he moved to second on a ground out by Burrows. And then a triple by Gary Matthews scored Montañez, and then a base hit by Correll. Vic Correll scored Gary Matthews. Vic Correll, after Matthews scored, tried to stretch his single into a double and was gunned down to end the inning. So it really looked good for Atlanta. However, their bullpen is not good. Their bullpen is not good. I couldn't really pull up any high grade pitchers. I could only choose from B pitchers. D as in Delta pitchers. They do have Bill Campbell. Was it Bill Campbell? I'd have to check the. They have a Campbell. I want to say it's Bill. And he was a grade B pitcher. I wanted to bring him in to close, but Digital Diamond didn't have him on the roster. And I want to go see why. Let's go look at the transaction editor and see what was going on with Campbell and Atlanta. First of all, let me figure out what that Campbell name is. Let me check, see if I got any visitors here. No visitors. Some kind of a warning going on there from OBS. I'm not sure what the problem is. Anyway, back to the game. Let's see. Let's go to Atlanta. 77 Atlanta. And it was Dave Campbell. And you can see here he is not active. If we look at the statuses, orange does not meet the plate appearance minimum, does not meet the batter's face minimum. So Dave Campbell? Huh, really? Let me go check his, let's go out to Baseball Reference and see what's going on with Dave Campbell. 1977. Let's see, he pitched only for Atlanta. It says he pitched 65 games. Um, and let's see, finished 31 of them, 13 saves. Yeah, I'm not sure how he didn't. Let's see what's going on there. Let's go back and check the transaction editor because let's see, transaction editor. How about do I have any visitors yet? No visitors yet, or maybe not ever. So let's see. Let's go Campbell, Campbell. Dave Campbell doesn't get activated until May 2nd. So he was not available to pitch in that game. If you look at the APBA cards, he is the only decent guy I could have brought in. Uh, I had nothing but D's to throw at the Dodgers that inning. The only other one that had a Z modifier for slowing down the walks, he had pitched the night before and he was tired. He was over his minimum, and over his maximum, and I couldn't bring him in. So what happened? What's the problem? Well, the problem is that uh, it just started early and just kept coming. We had Rick Monday take a walk, followed by Dusty Baker, base hit that moved Monday to, I think it moved him to third. I can't recall here in this box. This scorecard doesn't tell me that. It does tell me though after Yeager grounded to first. Okay, I remember this now. So Monday did go to third, but then Yeager bounced to the pitcher who threw him out at first. Monday held, and Baker went to second. So we had second and third with one out, and the Dodgers put took Tommy John out and put in Manny Mota, who went ahead and just hit a base hit. They were getting the rolls, and all they needed was like 55s and 44s with eights and that kind of thing because Atlanta, all they had in there was their D pitchers, and they couldn't stop any of those rolls. So you had a base hit with two RBIs that tied it up. Then you had a walk by Lopes and a double by Bill Russell that ended the game. Final score 5-4. Let's see. This is the write up by uh, Digital Diamond. Both teams fought hard in this tight contest, and it was clear from the start that this one might end up with a walk off. The last inning, 5-4 victory for Los Angeles, was the icing on the cake for the home team faithful. Bill Russell led the offense for the Dodgers, going 3 for 4 with one walk, a double, and an RBI. With the victory, the Dodgers are now 3-1. Let's take a look at that scorecard because I know Digital Diamond. Yeah, he had the game-winning hit, and that will give. I know Digital Diamond gives some weight to walk-off hits, so that's one of the reasons. Plus, he did go 3 for 4, but that is one of the reasons he got Player of the Game. I'm going to go ahead and put a note here. First of all, I just want to see if I have any visitors. I do not. Let's go back here and put in a note, edit the summary. I'm going to say, I like to put here so I can differentiate my comments from Digital Diamonds. Game played with APBA, basic game. Save, close, come on back here, and let's go ahead and turn this back on. There we go. So it was a fun game. It was a game that was really dominated more by the Dodgers, but they couldn't score any more runs. Jeff LaCourte did a good job keeping runs off the board after that second inning and allowing Atlanta to just hang on and stay close to where all they needed was just a big hit, and they got it from Willie Montanez, a 2-run homer in I think the 7th, and tied it up. And so that's what you get when you hang around, and that's what the Dodgers get when you let a team hang around. But that weak bullpen for the Braves cost them dearly, and final score 5-4. So I'm hoping this OBS thing is working out. If you've stayed with me this far, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and stop this. And yeah, you guys have a great